please.
Yes, follow up on Nagorno-Karabakh.
Sure thing, yeah.
Yesterday, you said that the United States supports a fair and just resolution with the principles of non-use of force, territorial integrity, and self-determination. Now, my question for you today is: Armenia president had threatened to formally recognize Nagorno-Karabakh as an independent state. In the estimation of the United States, do you think it's counterproductive or productive to the peaceful settlement?
So a couple of things. First, I want to just give all of you a brief update, and then I'll try to answer your question. The United States does welcome both sides' confirmation of a ceasefire. It's a very nascent ceasefire, but we're encouraged that it does seem to have taken hold, and we are actively engaging with both sides, and to urge them to strictly adhere to the ceasefire. I can say that the Minsk group co-chairs were all in Vienna today, and they briefed the OSCE Permanent Council there. And then these co-chairs, with the support of the Minsk group, obviously, and the German OSCE chairmanship, are going to travel to the region later today, again, to meet with both sides and encourage them to adhere to the ceasefire and to enter into negotiations and a comprehensive settlement. So as to what that settlement looks like and to what, speaking to President Armenia's comments, I'm not going to wade into that other than to say both leaders, both governments need to come back into the Minsk process. There is an established process here to negotiate a peaceful settlement to Nagorno-Karabakh. We've had a clear breakdown, violation of the existing ceasefire. We now have a new one in place that needs to be adhered to. It needs to be solidified and strengthened. But then, obviously, what's most urgent is for both sides to get back into the negotiating table.
Yesterday, during Secretary Kerry's phone call with Lavrov, did he ask his Russian counterpart to use Russia's influence over Armenia to dissuade Armenia from doing certain things?
Well, so Russia is a co-chair of the Minsk group, so we consult with them constantly on how to resolve this and how to get negotiations moving forward. Certainly, in any kind of situation like this, we would ask any government to use whatever sway it has or whatever influence it may have over another government. I'm not sure, and I cannot confirm that Secretary Kerry specifically raised this point with Foreign Minister Lavrov yesterday, though. Yeah, sure. Sorry, go ahead.
When was the last time the Minsk group actually met in Minsk? You know, offhand?
I do not. I don't. I think it's.
Do they ever
like,
meet in Minsk?
I think what it probably reflects, like it's the Minsk commitments with Ukraine. I think it's just where it was the birthplace of the group, but I'm not sure that they often go back to Minsk.
A different name.
Anyway, valid point, Matt. I'll take it up with.
Please do. Can I?
Victoria Nolan.
Can I follow up on
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, as you say, Moscow and Washington have been pretty much on the same hymn sheet, saying, both sides should calm down. But President Erdogan of Turkey had a different position. He said that the Azeris should win and will win. Do you have any comment on your NATO allies' stance in this conflict? Is it helpful?
I'll just say that we strongly support the Minsk group process to mediate a fair and just resolution to the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, and that does not include picking sides or picking one side over another. Again, what I just tried to explain to Nike is that what we need are both governments, both leaders, to come back to the negotiating table. So I'm not going to comment on President Erdogan's comments.
Can I move to Iran for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Up on the Hill this morning,